Hi guys, it's Annie Latrella.
And it's Dan Latrella. Welcome to Ann and Dan's Mortgage Bites. Today we're actually going to talk about something reminded me the other day of one we saw years ago. It was called
The Good,
The Bad,
and the Ugly.
So let's start off with first the great stuff. What is good out there, Annie?
What's good?
What are you doing, Annie?
I'm throwing money right out the window.
She's not really throwing money out the window, guys. She's actually joking.
Was it raining men?
It was not raining men either. In 2011, all brokers, bankers, and direct lenders are now set at a certain compensation we can make. And now, if there's ever leftover money, where does the money go, Annie?
The money gets to go to our borrowers.
Which is great news, and why?
It is great news because here's the benefit. Number one, we locked a loan in yesterday, Dan. And when I locked in the loan for our client actually got $2,900.
Nice closing gift, if you ask me.
Absolutely. Here's the benefit. It's tax-free. It also is allowing our client to close at the end of this month in May versus July.
Which makes everyone happy.
Right, because they didn't have enough money to close, and they were going to have to wait till they got some more money saved up, so they were going to push it out for like 90 days. So this was a huge benefit. Also to our realtor, who's not going to get their closing in May also.
So like Annie said, guys, this is a great thing because how many of you guys out there have a client waiting for their bonus? Waiting, if I can save 2 more months of paychecks, Dan, I can now buy a house. Well, now with the benefit of us giving compensation, not always, but sometimes us giving money to our borrowers, we can now close, like Annie said, sooner, which makes everyone happy and more successful. So that's great news.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about what's bad out there. I know there's got to be something bad out there.
There's always something bad out there, but this is Zillow. Zillow.com.
Wait, Annie, Zillow's that company, if you ever want to pretend like you know what your house is worth, it's never correct. That's the site you go on.
Zillow was the magic site. Zillow was the magic site that I would go on and I would check for taxes. I would check on what the value of the houses were. And
it's a good idea. It's not like a good idea.
Why is it bad now, Daniel?
Well, it's bad now is, well, one, it was always free, that's great, but you get what you paid for. Now what Zillow's doing, which I don't like, is one, they're charging for advertising. Now wait, there's nothing wrong with advertising.
No, there's not. Okay, that's not bad. I don't get that.
But now I feel like they're almost steering or trying to take away your clients. And how they're trying to do that is there's a rating system. And the rating system is basically, now let's pretend Annie, she's my mother, she decides all day tomorrow to rate me 15 times and say I'm the best guy
in the world. Let's go back. Clear this up for me. I'm a brand new borrower. I've never bought a house before.
Okay.
And I just started to start a relationship with a realtor.
Okay.
But I don't have a contract signed.
Okay.
So I go on Zillow.com because I knew I can also look at houses on Zillow.com.
Which is great.
Okay. So when I'm on there, Susie, the realtor, shows up and she has
15 stars.
15 stars because she's been rated. Now, we don't know how she was rated.
Who rated her, though? Who rated her, Annie?
So she can get rated kind of like with Dancing for the Stars.
You just text it in.
You text it in and you sign it in, and anybody. But that doesn't mean that that person is really experienced.
Exactly.
We don't really know about her rating.
Exactly. And years
so
ago,
we're talking about some steering, and we're talking about we can have people that
maybe aren't that good as what they really do, but they have their friends and family rating them like they're the best thing ever.
And so now the realtor that she had been started to build a relationship with and was working with may just lose that whole potential client and deal.
Because, one, you don't have all the stars, and two, you don't want to pay the fee to advertise, which
I don't think that's fair.
I don't think it's fair then. I don't like that. And that's just something for us to throw out there for you guys.
So that is bad.
So it is bad.
So that should come under 2 headings, bad and ugly.
Well, the last thing I'll talk about, guys, is ugly. And honestly, it's not really ugly. We actually think it's beautiful. And let's tell them why it's beautiful, Annie.
All right, so we're going to turn the ugly into a swan or from a frog into a prince. And here's the deal. For all of your realtors out there that have those listings that are still sitting on the market, maybe because the interior needs upgrading, which is really the direction that we're heading.
Exactly. I mean, guys, think about it. How many times have you opened a house on a Sunday, a girl or a guy walk in, and one of them love it, and the other person doesn't see the potential. They're like, oh, if this house only had new cabinets, if this house only had new flooring. And a lot of people, in this economy right now don't have the money to redo all that. So what do you do?
So what do? They're not going to charge it because they're not going to spend those exorbitant
29%, 18%.
Who wants to do that?
Exactly. So what can we do?
So here's the deal. 203K.
Oh. Wait. What's 203K loan, Annie?
203K, it's an FHA loan that will allow your clients to come in there and do either structural or non-structural work.
If they qualify.
If they qualify. For a low interest rate.
Which is awesome. Now, the thing like Annie was saying was, what you could do is this. For instance, all you realtors out there, here's another great tip. Hook up with your local builder. Hook up with your local contractor. And,
great idea.
Have them walk in and say, this house needs about $15,000 worth of work. So when someone does come in and they don't see the potential, say, I got Tom Jones from Tom Jones LLC with $15,000 in normal work. we can have your dream house now.
And some of those builders actually have those animated programs.
Like The Sims.
Like The Sims, that will allow you to show your clients
Before and after.
clients before and afters, which is a great tool that you can add as a potential piece in selling your property.
Exactly. Now they see the potential. They might walk in like, the house isn't so nice, but now all of a sudden they see the after, like, wow, that's our dream house. So maybe that house has been sitting there, guys, for a long time because it's actually now sold. So this is our number 3 idea and great idea for you guys out there. And we actually got some exciting news about next week's video.
Absolutely. Next week you want to stay tuned because next week we are going to be talking about those 203Ks. We're going to keep it very simple and very manageable to help you all understand, because most individuals that stray away from it is because they don't understand it.
Or they don't know how to do it.
And it's the same even in our own broker world. A lot of brokers don't utilize it because they don't know how to do it. And it's a fantastic tool to sell those houses, those short sales and those foreclosures, get those borrowers in, get your houses sold. You're making some money, your clients are happy, they have brand new homes, and we're going to teach you how to do that so that you all benefit.
Well, guys, thank you again for watching another episode of Ann and Dan's Mortgage Bites. Have a wonderful night,
Absolutely.
and we'll talk to you soon.
Take